Yo, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. First show for Lolcow Wild. Let's go! Having some technical difficulties? Just bear with me as I get this going. Oh. You're here, guys. You're here, the song. Let's go. Late night whispers on the digital street. Keyboard warriors got receipts, typing storms. All the T's on repeat. You zip it slow, but it's got that heat. Look how wild, where the drama runs deep. Turn it up, secrets ain't for sleep. Look how wild, the chaos won't hide. Press play now, it's a bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. Anonymous masks and a digital roar. Spilling truth to lies, who's keeping score? In the shadows, they're building a lore. But honey, it's a podcast, not a bore. What's the truth? What's the tale? Who's the hero? Who's gonna stay? Look how wild, where the drama runs deep. Turn it up, secrets ain't for sleep. Look how wild, the chaos won't hide. Press play now, it's a bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. Tea kettles whistling, the steam won't stop. From the suburbs to the city, it's a gossip shop. Wild hearts, listen, no rules, no lock. In this world of drama, we all eavesdrop. Look how wild, where the drama runs deep. Turn it up, secrets ain't for sleep. Look how wild, the chaos won't hide. Press play now, it's a bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. It's a bumpy ride. Hey everybody, welcome to Lolcow Wild. Can you all hear me? It might be just a little bit of a delay. Is it okay? Thank you so much everybody for being here for the first Lolcow Wild ever episode. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Yes, this is my first ever show that I've ever run. So yeah, there may be a little bit of hits and bumps along the road, but you know, I'm here to learn and I'm here to grow, and it just means so much. Thank you so much to all of you all for being here. Hopefully the sound and everything is okay with you all. Just give me a thumbs up. Hey, what did you guys think about the intro song? One's for crap, two's for okay. Really appreciate that. I did this all on my own, but I just have to give a huge shout out to Angie Uploaded. Angie Uploaded is host of Chubby Show. She was awesome. She's a moderator in the chat. Thank you so much, Angie Uploaded, for helping me out. To get this going. Also, a big shout out to Phantom as well, who also helped me out as well. Thank you. Big love to you guys. Thank you so much for getting the show off the ground. Yeah. And also, I want to give a huge shout out to Thick Gemini. Thick Gemini is the new Earntone host for Lolcow Rain. Hope you guys all tuned into Thick Gemini. A bit of a background, Thick Gemini and I were actually hosting on Milkers back in the day. So I'd really like to catch up with him sometime if I can, because he is hilarious. Just as Keemstar goes, hilarious. So show some love to Thick Gemini. Phantom as well is live as well on Lolcow Alpha. If you want to check out Alpha as well, awesome. Um, Guys, I have a secret. I have something to share. Now, the last time I streamed, I said I was in my lingerie, right? I told you guys I'm a dirty bitch when I get in my lingerie, okay? I just can't help myself. I just get so horny and I just get so sexual. And I apologize if anybody was offended by that. Yes, I know some people didn't like it was like consensual, didn't want that, but I just can't help it. If anybody doesn't already know me, things can fly out of my mouth every now and then. And sometimes I'm like, I shouldn't have said that at that time, but I am who I am. I'm me. So, but yes, I did reveal a little bit of stuff I like to do. I'm a bit of a saucy woman. I like, when you start off in relationships, you just kind of you're in the vanilla kind of type stage, when you're young, you're trying things out. But when you're an older woman in life, you go that little bit further and you push the edge, and that's kind of where I'm at now. No vanilla style sex. I like a little bit of sauciness, a little bit of naughtiness. I don't know if anybody in the chat here feels like that, but the saucier the better. The more imagination you can do, the better. And I also love extreme sports. I guess I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, to say the least. I love to take risks in my life. I love extreme sports. The faster the car, the better. I love V8 engines. They get me roaring and they get me purring like a kitten, guys. Purring like a kitten. I love it. I love the roar. Oh, so excited. Just a shout out for any interns or anybody who wants to join in Members Waiting. You're more than welcome. I won't bite your head off. I won't bite your head off at all. I'll make you feel welcome. I'd love for anybody to join me on panel and just be great. Have more than one person here. um, I also have something to tell you. I'm such a dumbass. I don't mind admitting that. I am a dumbass, okay? I do get a little bit ditzy and I do get a little bit confused sometimes with things in my life, but I can tell you this much. I found my DMs with Outcast. I have them. I have them. And so maybe tomorrow I might do a little bit of reveal from what I have, because there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Maybe a little. I don't know. I don't think I wasn't flirting with him like he thinks. I think he was flirting with me. I think he was trying to get in my pants, everybody. I think so, more than anything. But looking on the DM trail, he was definitely trying to get in my pants. I didn't even catch up on it, you guys. I told you, I am a dumbass. Sometimes I just don't pick up on the goddamn clues. I don't pick up on the cues. So, my bad. But did you guys all see the date? We'll see a date from us. He's moved on. I think he's looking to date Smooch or something. But yeah, I was never trying to get in his pants, guys. Not at all. He was just a friend to me. And then he was on News Today saying that I, what did he say? Penetrated into his DMs. I didn't penetrate into his DMs. He penetrated into mine. Get it right. Get it right. So, I didn't penetrate. But, everything's a learning experience in life. It really is. Um, yeah, I'm from New Zealand, everybody. Um, I can see some familiar faces in here that I've seen in Discord and everything. Shout out to you guys. Any newbies here? Shout out to you guys as well. Um, I am single. I am still single. I have been single for a very, very long time, about 2.5 years. 2.5 years, a long, long time. And I went on a date with King Scott. He's a cool guy. He is a really cool guy. So, yeah, just doing my own thing. I live on a lifestyle block here in New Zealand. I have horses and I have cows and I have a dog and I have a cat, all whom I love very, very much. Very, very much. So, and I have my son. He's 18 now. So he is looking to leave the nest soon. So I'm at a point in my life now, yeah, where it's I've raised my boy. He's a good, strong man, and he's ready to leave the nest. It's now time for me to go back to the way it was when I was younger. Yes, I'm 48 if anybody is curious about that. There ain't nothing wrong with being a mature woman, mature woman or a mature man. We live our lives and we experience so many different things. But I always say when you get older, you've lived a life, right? You've had a career, you've got behind you some financial backing, you've had a family, things like that. But then, when you get older, it's like, what do I do now? Now it's time to play. I get time to play. I'm so excited. So shout out to all the mature audience out there. There ain't nothing wrong with about being an older person in life at all. And to all the younger viewers that are in the chat, live your life, experience life, make mistakes and learn from them. It's what makes you a better person, makes you a better person. Don't ever be afraid to take risks. And this is all about Lolcow Wild, right? Take a walk on the wild side. Now I'm gonna. I want to like can't really sing because it's all this copyright stuff. Wild things, dun 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 dun. You make my heart sing, dun 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 dun. You make everything groovy. Wild things. So what does it mean to be wild? I do believe taking risks is a huge thing about being wild. You know, don't be afraid to take risks because with risks is great rewards. You know, so and I've done that. I've done that in my life. It's been amazing. I've swum with sharks and I have jumped off an aeroplane. Shout out to Nightmare. I hope everything goes well for him in the States. I really do hope that he gets to fulfill those things because they are thrilling. They are so cool. The adrenaline jumps, the adrenaline goes, it's wild. And when you come out the other side, you're like, man, that felt good. That was so enjoyable. And then when you go to do all the adrenaline junkie stuff, then you're like, what's next? You're hooked. You're hooked on it. I've done rally driving as well. My uncles are race car drivers and they built all their off-roaders and midget cars and things like that. They've raced in Speedway. And I have been lucky enough to go into the pits and be a passenger in their cars. It's absolutely thrilling. And like I said, I love cars. I love cars. And I love the sound of their engines roaring, like I mentioned before. Absolutely thrilling. But I just want to see what you guys in the chat are here talking about. So we've got I'm screen. Oh Jesus Christ. Like Shadow says, oh Jesus Christ. I don't know what he means like that. She's getting into it. Oh, like you wouldn't believe. Like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, hamstring. I actually don't have a co-host. I am looking for a co-host in the internship, but honestly, if anybody wants to pop into members waiting and join me, I would. Don't be afraid. I'd love to have you here with me. Love to learn a little bit about you and maybe hear a little bit about the wild things that you've done, the wild type of things you've done in life, which would be awesome. I can tell you one thing about my uncle. He did actually say to me the other day, and I just laughed my head off. He was just saying to me, Wonder Woman, I'll call myself Wonder Woman, right? Wonder Woman. I went out on a date. He's a bit of a wild guy, right? You know, wild guy. He's like a free ranger kind of thing. And he likes to date, right? He's older in life. His children have grown up. They live all around the world. And he met somebody on Tinder or something on a saucy Tinder site. Met somebody on in where I live in the city. He was like, all right, she's all right. And they got in the car with her, and he was, they got a little bit of, kissing and fondling and everything. And then he was telling me that he went down low, and he was like, he has a dick. And he was like, fuck it. Fuck it. That's my uncle. He is so funny. He's so funny. So he lives a little bit on the wild side as well. He's one that built up the race cars as well. He did go to no mechanic internship to learn. It was all self-taught. So talented. So talented. My family as well. And yeah. For anybody who doesn't know me, Wonder Woman, I've also said that I am an identical twin. And she is my bestie in life. We've done so many things, so much things together. And I call Denmark in the Lolcow universe my second twin because he loves Heinekens just like me. So shout out second twin. Denmark, he is my second twin. But anyway, so yeah, Angie, thank you so much, Angie. I can see you working in the chat. I love that. We've got 94 concurrent viewers. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's amazing, you guys. Thank you so much. Wow. You don't know how much that means to me. It's just unbelievable. Thank you so much. So my time here in the Lolcow universe, I came in around about January. I came into the Lolcow universe because I watched Savage and Tina D when they had their YouTube channels, found them thoroughly entertaining, AGP as well. And they shared on their YouTube channels that they were looking to come to Lolcow. And I was like, that is so awesome. And Savage was coming in to audition for Queens, and I was coming over to support her as well. So I've been around here for a real long time, guys, real long time. I had the pleasure of being invited to Texas. I know that horrible, that word, fat camp. I know nobody likes to hear the word fat camp, so I'm just going to call it Texas because that's where I know about Texas. Shout out Outcast. That's why I asked, do you live in Texas? Because I know where Texas is because I've been there. Okay? Thank you. And so I went to Texas, met so many people there, and had a blast. I did. I really had a blast. So thankful for the experience. So thankful for creating some amazing memories. I actually got a backpack sign from most of the hosts that were there. But what is so sad to me at the moment is that there are so many hosts that sign that backpack that are no longer here in the universe. But I'm so thankful that I have their signatures, and that's amazing. I was actually so upset as well when Tina said that 'Cause we were at Fat Camp, so many people signed Tina D's, leg, and she did say that it got wet and, a lot of the, autographs came off, so I was like, "Oh." But you know what? Tina D, you're the first person I've ever given out a Wonder Woman autograph to, so I feel very, very glad about that. Now, what else is there about me? Yes, I've been on so many shows in the Lolcow universe. I've auditioned for Aussie. I've auditioned, been on Dolls. I've been on so many of the different shows. And it's all been so lucky. I lost my internship, but I didn't give up, guys. And that's the thing in life. Don't ever give up on yourself, ever, because you're worth it. Okay? You're worth it. I'll always fight for yourself and the things that you want. Don't let anybody ever tell you you can't achieve anything because you can. Absolutely can. I was on Queens and I rolled in the mud out in the paddock and I had so much fun doing it. And I actually did say that once I became a host, right now I'm just an intern plus, but once I become a host, I have a water trough outside. It is filthy and disgusting and dirty. And I'm going to go for a swim in that trough. I'm going to go in that and swim in that trough. I might even lick the water like a cow. Maybe, maybe not. Not sure. If I get a sore stomach, will I die? Who knows? Only live once. Only got to try. But I am going to do that. Also, I want to really reenact the bubbles that Mike did on Queens. I laughed my head off when those bubbles came out of his mouth on Queens. Did any of you all see that? When Mike was rinsing his mouth out with soap and then he started talking and all the bubbles came out. I really want to do that. And I am going to do. For you folk today, I'm going to try and reenact and see if I can get some bubbles coming out of my mouth. Now, to show you all, I have an unopened pack of soap. Just so you know, it's not dirty, it's unused. Okay. And also, I don't use bar soap in the shower. I use, like shower gel soap with a scrunchie. That's my favorite. So I'm going to open this up and see if I can create bubbles for you folk. You don't need to pay me, just be here. That's what matters to me, guys. Just you being here. So I'll see what I can do. Okay. See what I can do. So in New Zealand, we have this brand of soap. It's called Protex and it smells divine. Do you guys like things smelling nice? Because I love things that smell divine. I'm a girly girl, What is this? It is aloe extract. That's the scent, okay? All right. So, I think I need to dip it. Tell me, guys, what do you think I need to do? Do you think I need to? I've got a glass of water. Maybe I need to dip it in the water. Do you guys think? Dip it in the water, make it nice and slippery. Oh gosh, I need to make bubbles. See. How do you make bubbles? Any bubbles yet? God damn! God damn! You know what, guys? It's a process. I need you guys to tell me. Do I need to like lather it up or something? See. Oh God! Oh God! It smells nice. It's like being a little kid again, right? Having your mouth washed out with soap because you said a sweary word or you disrespected your parents. Anyone else been through that? Get my tongue over it, shall I? Tell me. Tell me in the chat. What do I need to do? my lord. Oh, any bubbles? Oh, bubbles. I can't generate any bubbles, you guys. What the heck? Do you think I need liquid soap? Oh, did he use Dawn dish soap? Okay, okay. I need to get the dish soap then. Okay. Best thing about having a child living at home is you can just yell out to them, see if they can get you something. But he won't cut my firewood for me or anything like that, you know. That's just too hard for him. Okay, just a minute. He's moved to the chat till my son comes and gets me, comes and helps me out. Yes. Okay. She's really not paying attention to chat. Got it. I am absolutely paying attention to chat. I'm so happy you guys are all here. Yeah, it's bar soap. But thank you, Angie. I think I need a dish soap. Yeah, blondes are fun. They say, huh? We are fun. But you know what? You don't have to be a blonde to have fun. Anybody can have fun. Anybody can have fun. No matter the hair type. No matter the hair type. Um, Consuming soap will make you run to the bathroom. You know what, guys? I am a bariatric patient. I know what it's like to go running to the toilet a lot, you know. Lost 70 kilos, which is about 155 pounds. Been there, done that, got the t shirt. I'm not afraid to say sometimes I can crap my pants because you know what? When you're a bariatric patient, you know, and all of the, you know, stuff is coming out of your body. I just want to do a big shout out to, is it Day somebody? I can't remember his name. Help me out, chat. Somebody called Day, somebody. He just recently had the bariatric surgery and he's looking really good. So shout out to him, you guys. Shout out to him. So losing weight is such an achievement with yourself. You feel really good. Um, Life opens up for you in so many different ways. Before, when I was a lot bigger, you know, you can't sit on certain chairs, people stare at you in public, you can't sit on a roller coaster. I've been there, guys, I've done that. I absolutely know what it's like. You know, you get looked at, you get stared at, you go into shopping outlets and you're like, man, I really like those clothes. And you're like, "It just doesn't fit me." So you have to go to the bigger end and, you know, their clothes are like, let's just say tense, like tense. There's no style. It's just up and down fashion. Not too flattering at all. Not only clothes, shoes are affected. You know, when you're a bit bigger, you know, your feet are a little bit chubbier, and I love girly stuff. So, you know, I'd see these really cool little girly shoes, and I'd be like, I really want a pair of those. Do you have those in a size 11? And they're like, look at you, like, I don't think so. So they only make them for like the pretty shoes, or like for narrow kind of feet woman. And I'm like, I have big, flat feet, and I need a big size. But anyway, those kind of things have improved for me. I love fashion, I love style, love shoes, love all that stuff. So all of that kind of stuff has improved in my life. Exercise as well. I have my dog. I love animals. My animals are my world and my son. Um, my horse, you know, I straddle her up sometimes after being in the Lolcow universe. Sometimes some days can get a little bit stressful. Do you know what I do? I just saddle up my horse and I go for a ride. And it's really therapeutic and really rewarding. Horses are beautiful animals. They just look into your soul. They get you. They get you. And they're just absolutely beautiful. Looking at the chat, let's see how you look now. Take a spin. AC Janzo. I could take a spin. I'll show you a little bit from the, and I am not wearing just lingerie today, guys. If I wear just lingerie, things can just slip out, and from my mouth, a little bit naughty, but, just keeping it strictly R16 today or R18. So I just got a nice little dress on that I love. Just got a little bit of just we're doing a fit check. A fit check. A fit check. It's so funny. What else have I done that's wild in my life? My God, I can taste the soap in my mouth. Okay. See, you have a teenager, you call out to your son, he still hasn't come. He's doing his own thing, you guys. Does anyone in the chat have teenagers that yell out to and they're like, ignore you? I'm playing games. Wait, he'll come. I promise anyway, if he doesn't, I will get the soap and we'll try it tomorrow. You guys. Absolutely. Any other ideas I think of, I will definitely come here. Oh, Kelly, I'm terrible. Sorry. Is it Caleb Chads? Don't feel ignored. I see you, Caleb Chabs. Saddle up your horses. We got a trail to make. Woohoo! To the wild new yonder. God's amazing grace. Let's follow our leader into the glorious unknown. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, my word. Let me tell you something about one of the horse experiences I had once in my life. I was trekking on a mountain on a horse, right? There was a group of us. We were all trekking up this mountain. No fence line, right? It was just, if you fell off the cliff, you'd just fall. Great wanderers, right? You can imagine, okay, what it was like. So we're all trekking up, in a line. And then all of a sudden, everything comes to a halt. There's no backtracking. It's just one trail up, right? Up the hill. And then all of a sudden, all the horses come to a stop. Well, where did my horse stop out right next to? Where did my horse stop right next to? A motherfucking bush with a goddamn beehive on it. Oh my God. I freaked the fuck out. I was like, the bees were coming out and they were starting to twitch the horse, bother the horse, and the horse started bucking and everything. And honestly, that freaked me out. Oh, I survived though. Because I'm here. But goddamn, honestly, if you ever end up in a moment like that, don't panic. Don't panic. Okay? I know it's hard, but don't panic. Honestly, bees, they're just shocking, honestly. Just shocking. Full Metal X94. If you're going to do something crazy again, make a goal of like 100 likes or something to push your stream. That is some really, really great advice. I will do that, actually. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll be streaming tomorrow as well for 2 hours. I take your feedback on board. Please hit the like button, everyone, if you can. Really appreciate it. It's free. We're trying to get the channel partnered. Really appreciate it. But nobody knows if I'm going to be your host of Lolcow Wild. But hey, I'm here until that happens. Okay? I'm here with you. I'll come here every day, and I hope you guys do too, because this is awesome. It's just awesome. Oh, look, concurrent viewers dropped. It was 104. It's now down to 96. Pigtails. If Pigtails is in the chat, Pigtails, love to have you up here, girl. If you want to come up here and join me. Pigtails is back in the universe, and I spoke to Pigtails yesterday. Pigtails, if you'd love to come up, I would actually love to have somebody up here to join me. I am looking for a co-host. So yeah, come up if you'd like. I'll actually check to see if anybody is in waiting. Members waiting. And Lolcow Wild? No, nobody's here. But you guys are. And that's what matters to me the most. But yeah, anybody watching the stream, you know, I just want to say sometimes it's hard. It is hard sometimes to come up and show your camera and things like that. But there will be absolutely no judgment from me, no judgment from me at all. I find those people so brave, so courageous. I know you may be thinking, yeah, but other people will be like this, but you will get no judgment from me. I just would just be so honored that you feel so comfortable come up here and join me on Lolcow Wilds. Absolutely. You know, one of the things I've always wanted to do is I have always wanted to go to Africa. Africa to go on a safari. I would love to see all of the wildlife, uh, just especially the lions. Oh my word. Oh my word. You know, just those real, they just so alpha. But this is wild. This is wild, but they are so alpha, and I love that. I love that. Strong, male, kind of leader of the pack, looking out for his pride, and, you know, talk about humans, you know, man looking after his woman. I just love that. Um, but yeah. Oh, Wonder Woman's pigtail's gonna dip again? Hope not. But, yeah, I hope you feel comfortable. We'd really love that. Jump into Studio B and people can go into members waiting. Okay, Angie, thank you so much. I am going to jump into into Studio B. Guys, I really love your feedback. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this, you guys. This is the first time I have ever streamed on my own. Ever. Ever. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I've always just been a co host. So I've taken the bull by the horns and I'm running the show. Can't believe it. See? You do anything if you put your mind to it. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Right. Studio B. Mrs. Angie uploaded. I'm going. Let's go. Studio B. Uh okay. I'm just jumping into live on you now. There we go. Angie, have I done that right? I'm gonna be shout out Angie. I'm in Studio B. Angie, if you want to come up, I hope I've done this right. Invite friends. Okay, I'm in Studio B. I don't know if I've done it right or not, but hey, thank you, Caleb Chabs. Chads, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. You're doing great, Wonder Woman. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you. So, oh, it's Angie. Let's go. Hold on. Oh,
I don't know if I don't know if they can hear me. Um, there you go.
have I done it right?
You've done it right. Now, if you want to try that pop out chat thing and see if it works.
I got you. I got you. There we go. Pop out and
If it doesn't,
show camera.
then we'll just do it this way. There you go.
Oh my gosh, Angie, thank you so much. Where was I? Was I not in a studio?
No, you wasn't in Discord, but when people do solo, some like Xylee, she'll stay out of Discord and do a solo. So, okay, what's happening right now is that your camera is it's on in OBS and it's trying to open in Discord. So what I want you to do is go to OBS and I want you to do remember, go to the camera in your solo stream.
Yeah. Right click. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, so click on Discord solo cam. Do I right click or just double click on it?
I'm trying to remember your
Yep. Uh, so in the sources, right? Camera in the sources? Oh. Oh, yeah, got you. Got you. Is it working? Yep. Okay. Try to open up. Bear with us, chat. So somebody said we can see and hear. I can't see myself though. Let's have a look. Um, yeah. Okay. Uh, okay. So just end this here. Yeah, and then come back in. Oh, sorry, everybody. Go back into Discord. Come back in. Okay. There you are, Angie. I see you. I hope so. Can you see me? Can you see me? I can. Hmm. Okay. Yep. Hmm. Is that it?
There's a delay, so it may take me a minute to see it. There you are. Okay, now pop out that chat and you should be good.
Pop out the chat. I love that. Pop it out. Woo! There we go, guys. Thank you, Angie.
There you go. You are welcome. Now you can have people come in members waiting and you should be able to pull them up.
Thank you so much, Angie.
All
Round of
right.
applause for Angie, everyone. Angie is amazing. Angie has helped me so much. Oh, thank you so much, Angie. Thank you.
All right. You're
Bye.
doing good.
Thank you.
I'm out.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Isn't Angie amazing, everybody? So yes, I've learned that. I am now in studio, and please pop into chat. No wonder why nobody was joining me. What a dumbass! Honestly, I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh gosh, I thought nobody liked me. But hey, I'm used to it. I'm used to it. I love it. I hopefully Pigtails can come up and join me now. Maybe my second twin, maybe Denmark can come and join me. I don't know. I appreciate you all being in the chat. You know what? We're losing concurrent viewers. We're losing concurrent viewers. That makes me sad. But you know, I have spent the last couple of days trying to get this all put together and everything. So I am going to be a lot more better prepared for tomorrow's stream, a little bit more structured to the show. But I wanted to get this embedded and buckled down, and yeah, I can start going through about what the show is really going to be about. Yeah. So, oh, look at that. Yeah, Kurtzen, you're right. There's so many really beautiful people in the chat here. Everyone goes through growing pains. It's a learning process. Absolutely. You know, I love that open mindset. You're absolutely right. But if you don't take a risk, there's no, there won't be any rewards from that. So, yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for your support. Honestly, I know I say thank you a lot. Please don't think it's disingenuous. I was raised using my manners a lot. But if it annoys you, tell me to shut the fuck up because it won't hurt my feelings, honestly. It won't hurt my feelings. Yeah. And Denmark can't wake up his family right now. Okay, yeah, Denmark's been working really hard around the clock, honestly. Glad he's getting some sleep. He's been appearing up on a lot of shows. It does take a lot out of you with your sleep. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that he's getting some rest. Absolutely. Shall we have another go with this soap thing here? Oh, just have another go. Okay, let's see. Maybe I need to dip it into the water first and make it all sudsy, make it all sudsy. Good Lord. Let's see. Did you guys see the stream when Mike blew bubbles out of his mouth? I thought that was so damn hilarious. It was hilarious. I laughed my ass off, honestly. One of the things, there are a couple of things in my upbringing that my parents used to do if I misbehaved, if we misbehaved. One of them was washing your mouth out with soap. Hello, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. I see you. Thank you so much for joining the chat. It's lovely to see you here. The other one was curry powder. You guys ever had the whole curry powder in the mouth? Spoonfuls of curry powder if you were naughty and misbehaving. For me now in my life, though, that wouldn't be a punishment because I love spicy food and I can eat spicy food so damn spicy. I love my spicy food. So that wouldn't be a punishment. It wouldn't be a punishment for me in my life. Hmm. You know what, Mike? That was gross. I couldn't watch. I just thought it was hilarious. If you look past the grossness and think about what's being produced, I see that. And I thought those bubbles were hilarious. I'm going to have to come back tomorrow and I'm going to have to use the whole soap plunger thing, I think. That's what I need to do. Yeah. But yeah, anybody new coming in, welcome to Lolcow Wild. If you've just joined the show, we really appreciate you guys being here. Please like the stream if you can. Really appreciate that, guys, wholeheartedly. Did you see the movie Friendship, Wonder Woman? Friendship? No, I haven't seen that at all. I'm a kind of like I love the movies, like the 80s movies. I'm into like Top Gun, Rambo, oh, you name it, I've seen it. All of those Rambo, Commando, Top Gun. Yeah, all of oh, I just love all those classic older kind of type movies. They're the greatest. I'm so glad that they're still with us at the moment. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone. Um, yeah, Tom Cruise. I like Tom Cruise because he's in Top Gun and everything. They're the greatest. Love Rambo is the greatest. And Rocky. Don't forget Rocky. Rocky's awesome. So really, really amazing. What else have I done in my life that's been a bit wild? Maybe it's a little bit naughty to tell you guys. A little bit too naughty. A little bit too naughty, I think. But yeah, like I said, this point in my life, it's not about living a vanilla life anymore. It's about experiencing life and just going out there and doing a lot of different things in my life. Yeah. So I just want to shout out to anybody in the chat that's going through any kind of, particularly with weight loss challenge and things like that. Keep doing you. Keep going for it. Don't give up on yourself. And you know what? If you have a naughty day, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just don't give up. Don't give up because the rewards are far more greater than ever. And totally life changing. So I'm with you. I'm with you. I support you. And it's a real life changer. Absolutely. Yeah. So we've got Caleb Chads. You've been in my chat quite a bit tonight. Have you seen American Graffiti? Yes, I have. I mentioned the movie Friendship because of the bar of soap chewing. Yes. And you know the movie Fight Club about making the soap from the bars from the fat of people, from from the liposuction places, how they were taking all the fat and making those bars of soap on Fight Club. That was funny. If I could get some fat somewhere and inject it in some places of mine, that would be great. Because when you lose a lot of weight, you lose a lot of fat in places that you don't wanna lose fat in. So if I could find a way to inject the fat somewhere, I'd be all down for it. Be down for it. Yes, Caleb, Fight Club, so good. Yes, Edward Furlong, Brad Pitt. Yeah, that was an awesome show. Wouldn't you guys think it would be cool? Now that's wild at the end of it, right? Where they reset and blew up all of the banks and everything and reset everything to ground zero. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool if everybody just got reset? Everybody's credit is like reset. Wouldn't that be cool? Ooh, yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? So yeah. Yeah, seen that. When I want to hear about your life before the surgery versus after. Yeah, that is a really great question, James. Really great question. So I had no clue you lost weight recently. Yeah, actually, so I had bariatric surgery, and I had it because the doctor told me. So it was my aha moment for me when I went and seen the doctor, and he said, "You're prematurely gonna die prematurely," and I was like, "What?" You know? That really scared the living daylights out of me, and it's 'cause he said that to me, I was like, "Hell no! I wanna keep living. I don't wanna die young." So I was, like, "Nah, I'm gonna do something about this." So I went to, inquire about bariatric surgery, learned about all the different techniques. I did my research on it, and then I picked a particular weight because there's all different types of, bariatric surgery. You've got the sleeve, you've got the duodenal switch, you've got, the, bypass one. They're all very different, and they all have pros and benefits to them. So I picked the duodenal switch one because it had more benefits than, negatives. So I went there, they gave me a goal to lose, between I think it was 3 to 6 kilos. I think it was something like that. So you go away, you have to lose that weight, you come back, you weigh in, and if you hit the goal, the surgeon gave me the, clear to have the surgery. So once he gave me the clear, I went on a Optifast diet, which is just liquids only. So you have to go on that Optifast diet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 weeks before surgery. The reason why you have to do that is to shrink your liver so that they can get under your liver when they do the surgery. But anyway, that was hard because you can imagine if you're a lover of food, it is very hard just to live off liquid drink. That was hard, but I did it. Had the surgery, and then I had to continue on the liquid diet for 2 weeks after the surgery. The reason for that is so that while your stomach's healing from the staples in your stomach, you don't want to pop a staple, right? You've got to continue on that journey, eating liquid diet. Once you finish the liquid diet, you move to a puree diet, so really soft foods, and then you move to a little bit more solid foods. And you have to stick within a certain amount. So you're only allowed like half a cup of food for so many weeks, and then you can go to a full cup of food. But anyway, even though you have the weight loss surgery, what I was told, and it's right, it is not a cure to cure it, you're putting on weight. It's a tool you use in life going forward after the surgery to help you keep the weight off. And you've still got to exercise, you still got to stick within the diet regime. And I did it. And I lost all the weight in 10 months. I lost 155 kilos in 10 months, and that was about 6 years ago. So it was amazing, you guys. So when you're wanting to lose weight and everything like that, the only thing you can think of, right, in your mind is, I want to be skinny. I want to be skinny. Right? That's what it was for me. I just want to be skinny. I want to be able to go into a shop and I want to be able to wear the clothes and the shoes and I want to go to theme parks and or anywhere and not have to be stared at. I want to sit in that chair. I want to sit on, you know, without feeling like you're gonna break it, right? Or have the feeling of somebody telling you, sorry, guy, you can't hop on this ride. You're just too fat. Oh my God. But anyway, so much more comes from the process. You learn it's the mental side of it, guys, that you don't think about the most. Um, and you change a lot. Is there somebody in members waiting? Look, look, guys. I hope so. Return. I hope is there somebody? Angie, you've been amazing, Angie. Honestly, keeping me up to date. Is there somebody in here? Anyone?
Oh,
I have somebody joining me. Hi,
how
cat
are
lady.
you?
I'm so
Hi.
good.
How's
Hello.
your first night?
I don't know, girl. I'm just rambling like a motherfucker.
Well, that's okay. I was listening to you talk about weight loss. I know that I've had to go through periods of weight loss. I think a lot of people are actually interested in that.
Yes, yes, and it's just so challenging, right? It's challenging, but it's so rewarding when you get through it, right? Um,
Absolutely.
do you wanna share about your, weight loss journey? Because 'Cause I'd love to hear it, if you
But
like.
for me, I mean, I've been pregnant a lot of times, and usually when I get pregnant, I just about double in size. I don't know how other women are. Everybody kind of does it different. But it always takes a good 2 years or so before your body gets normal again, let alone think about losing weight.
Yeah, I know what you mean, right? I know what you mean.
But there's nothing worse than feeling fat after having to go through being fat while you're pregnant.
Yeah, I know, right? But, you get out there with your baby and you walk the pram and everything, but you're so tired, right? And you just gotta keep putting one foot in front of the other, but yeah,
Just
I
getting
know what you
done.
mean. But, yeah. But you're doing well? You've met your goals and
Oh,
everything?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm pretty much in between periods of that, I stay pretty small. I don't like being heavy. I don't like having to work hard to move around. So it's really motivational for me,
Yeah.
to do the workout every morning, even though, like, I mean, I'm the least graceful person probably on the face of the planet. So it's probably
I saw
a
you,
dance
girl.
of
I saw you standing up I saw you standing up I was gonna say Reapers. It's not Reapers, it's Rebels. See? Reapers and
rebels.
Rebels. They're so close together, honestly.
There's a lot of R's. There's a lot of R names. When I'm going through the thing trying to, like, put people, places, or stuff like that, there's a whole lot of R names. I have to really
Yeah,
get those peepers on the screen, make sure I'm not going to the wrong place.
I know, right? It's even like, what is it? Balls, nuts, and I keep getting mixed on. Balls, nuts, and anyway, the S is on the end.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
there's
yeah,
a lot of similarities.
yeah. How's your time on, Rebels been? Oh,
It's been really cool. I've come from a place where I come from a very scripted kind of content creation, so not being scripted at all, and then having somebody like Gidgy who has been trained by months and months of being on Queens,
yeah.
on constantly always talking, and like learning how to interrupt her has been probably one of the greatest lessons in life I think I've ever had. You know,
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time, learning not to interrupt people, like, during meetings and stuff, like, just to keep your think thoughts in, and maybe when it comes to your turn to speak, hopefully you remember all the things that were on your mind.
Yeah.
So, learning how to interrupt when Gidgie's, like, just on the roll, her mouth just doesn't stop moving, which is an amazing skill in itself, right? You just had to host for how long by yourself. It
Yeah.
is such an amazing skill to just be able to riff alone.
I that is a strength of mine. I will say that, cat lady. You're not cat lady, are you? You're somebody
I
else.
don't know. My
Uh,
name changes all the time. It's hardworking cat, it's cat lady, it's Dopra, it's Narcan Nancy, it's cat lady again. It's you know what? Whatever people wanna call me as long as they remember me, I'm doing
you're
okay.
doing okay. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'll take it. Do you know how to go to your, do you know how to go to your on-air chat?
On ear chat, yeah. Yes.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
just shared with you a presentation so that whenever you get to some now, it's a silly wild thing that I created for a docket where nobody ended up using it, but it's Host is Fish. It's a fish book, so it's a little wild.
Ooh.
So it maybe gives you something where maybe if you want
Okay.
and you don't have something to riff with, maybe that's a neat little tool. Nobody used it. You might as well get some use out of it.
I absolutely will. You know what? I have just been like, honestly, today, before I went on stream, I'm sharing it with everybody here. I was literally going back to using my Lamar's class breathing. Because I was
Just
beside
you just
myself.
get that automatic, Keem sometimes doesn't give a whole like he didn't have like meetings for days with me about what he was going to do. It was, "Hey, in an hour's notice, can you go on air?" And you're like, "Well, yes, sir. Technically, I believe that's true." Yeah.
Yeah,
you know? And so it is kind of like that, isn't it?
it is. But I can't believe this. This is the first time I've ever run a show. So it's the first time, and I'm just proud of myself. I hope you all are
Well,
too, because
you're
I'm here
doing
for wild. I'm here for wild.
you did it. You're doing OBS by yourself. You just brought somebody on board. I mean, like you're doing it. You're doing the thing and you've been coming here for almost a year, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, almost since the beginning of the LCU, like when he decided to create the network, besides just like LCL,
yeah.
you've been there making appearances and you've been working on it. So it's got to be like a very validating, like culmination of this is what I've been doing.
It is. It absolutely is. I can't believe it. But I'm here for everybody. I'm here for everyone. I am just so happy that you've joined me up on panel. Honestly, I really am. Now tell me, have you done something wild in your life that you'd like to share with all the viewers? What's something wild you've done that you've just been like, "Ah,
I mean, I've done a lot of wild things, I'll be honest. We could probably fill a lot of books. A lot of books with really strange encounters and wild things. Um, um, Let me give you probably a pretty run of the mill story. At one point in time, a long, long time ago, in a very far away dimension, in a far away place, I was a much younger and different person. And I used to I used to smoke. A lot of the people around here do that. I used to do that like decades ago. And decades ago when I was, in my early 20s, we came to a point where there was none in town. We couldn't find any, okay?
oh,
So, my friends and I that I hung out with at their apartment complex all day long, okay, we're like, we've got it. It's been days. It's been
yeah,
days. And you know how people who do that all day long every day are? They can't go without. We
yeah,
couldn't go without. So we had to find. We had to, right? So I go, you know what we should do? We should go knock on people. We should go like sniff people's doors because you could smell it, right? So that's what we started to do. That me, I at that time, like when I was younger, I was around 95 pounds all the time. I spent all my money on that stuff. I didn't really, I was a kid.
yeah.
So, and then I had my little friend who was like 4'9" with me. I think she was like legally considered a midget,
Oh.
but like she didn't have dwarfism, but like because of her height, she was legally considered a midget. And she was following behind me, so I didn't have to go by myself. So I started going door to door to door, sniffing
Sniffing.
the cracks of people's doorways so I could see if somebody was smoking. And so finally, I go up, they're like the kind of apartments where, there's four on one side, four on the other, two on the bottom floor, two on the top floor. And we go to the top floor, and I go to one, and I'm, oh, wow, this one right here, this is the one. And I look down, and there are shoes that are probably longer than from my knee to my feet. These shoes were huge. I've never seen shoes like this. They don't look like something that humans wear, right? So I'm like, oh, no, I'm going to knock on the door. Okay, I'm going to knock on the door. So I knock on the door, and all of a sudden you hear all this noise turn off. And all these people, like, you could just tell that there was all of a sudden everybody just stopped everything. And you just hear these steps. Okay, they come to the door. You can hear somebody breathing. Like the breathing was so heavy. You could hear it on the side of the door while they're looking out of the people at me. So they open the door, and I look up, and there's this guy who's probably like 6'8". Looks like two men in an overcoat, like
Wow.
just huge,
Huge.
unbelievably huge. I couldn't. I'm like a tree. And so he's like, "What you want?" And I'm like, "Well," and by this time, my little friend, who's 4'9", has already gone down the
It's
stairs.
taken
She's
off.
like halfway. She's halfway all the way back to the other apartment. She's like running straight for the apartment over there. And I'm like, "No, it's cool, it's cool." And so she turns around, and we're talking, and I was like, "I just really like incense, and the kind you burn is my favorite flavor."
Is that what you said?
Yes.
I did.
And so he looked at me, and he just started laughing. He's like, "Okay, come in." So my little friend sheepishly comes back, and like we go, and she's like right behind me. Like I could basically feel her touching me like behind me. And I go in, and there's like a room of like 6 men who were all the size of trees. Like I don't know how they fit in this like one bedroom apartment. They're just huge people, okay? And they're all variously hanging around the TV, and
Yeah.
they've got things on the table, and I'm like, "Oh, it has been days. I am so excited to be in your apartment." And of course they're all laughing at me because I am. I'm like, "Oh, this is great." And he's like, "So tell me what's going on with you." And I was like, "Well, we can't find any of this stuff, and we were looking for some. Could we, like, I don't know, get some from you?" And he's like, I don't know. If I'm gonna do you a favor, you've got to do us a favor." And my little friend behind me peeps up, and she's like, "She's a really good singer. She's a really good singer." And I'm like, why would you do this to me?" Like, so then I sing it. I have to like sing them a song. Okay. So I'm in the middle of the living room with these giant men people, and I'm like singing him a song. So he would, he
He
would sell me some
so
green. Okay. And eventually, we all hang out. It's all very copacetic. We become friends. It's a very unlikely looking friendship, but I would definitely say that's probably one of the pretty risky, wild things. There's no telling what could have happened. I'm
far
just really
out.
lucky they were really well behaved tree people because they were
Yes.
just. I mean, they were huge. I mean, this guy, like his foot, I can't even imagine what number shoe that was. Like, where do you even find shoes that big? It
Far
was
out.
incredible.
Gosh, and you
So,
went in there and there were lots of, oh my word. Oh wow, what
oh,
a
I
risk
know.
taker. You're a wild child. You're a wild child, girl.
Like I just couldn't believe it. Like, how can all of these people be fitting in this one like living room of a one-bedroom apartment? My God.
And you got what you want. You got what you wanted. You were like
It
set.
was
You were
a
like,
it was it was a very good relationship because like nobody in our circle could find anything. So we started telling people, "Hey, we can find it, but this is the thing. If you have to come to the apartment, we have to go buy it for you, and you have to smoke half of it with us."
okay, win
It was
win.
It was a very weird time, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my word. Oh, to be young, right? When you're young, you really take a
Uh,
lot of risks, right? You run wild.
Risk. I know, like, now I'm like, "Man, it's icy outside. I don't know if I wanna leave the house." You know? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know if I woulda I might fall and break a hip.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You get a bit older, but in life, and you're a little bit more thing, but no, I'm not a little bit wild. I'm like, have you heard from Nightmare? Has he done his whole jumping out of the plane yet? Not sure yet.
From what I've seen, I didn't see him do any streaming today at all.
Mm, mm.
So, I'm not sure.
He's
I
done it.
saw him do, his, walkabout yesterday.
Yes, I saw that as
Um,
well. That as well.
I guess now he knows what forests like, are in America compared
Mm.
to, Wales. I don't know. I really wish he would go to a Walmart or, like, one of those
Yes.
supercenter stores and just walk through it, because 'cause I'm sure that, like, the majority of it is just stuff that, like, he would
Yeah. Yeah.
never see or have any idea of,
Do you know what? There's
like.
one thing that could be done, I don't know, as a challenge. Probably, I don't know about wild. I'll have to see. I really need a co-host. Really need a co-host. So I don't
Yeah.
know who's gonna be a co-host on this stream with me. Um, but I think it would
He
be really funny. You know the
Mhm.
porcelain toilets. Porcelain toilets. Like you can get from the plumbing, place or whatever. Would it be funny if you set a porcelain toilet on the side of the road, on a main road, you sat on it and you read the newspaper?
Yeah.
And
I'm
you
pretty
listen,
sure you could have some interesting encounters that way.
and it's like there'd be some people honking their hoods, and you'd be like, "Hi, hi." Maybe pull out some toilet paper and pretend to wipe your bum.
You know, 2 years ago here, they had some kid who was walking around dressed up as Pennywise with balloons, like red balloons, and he was just walking around town, and I mean, like, everybody was texting. I don't know if y'all have that neighborhood app. Do y'all
Yes.
have that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a neighborhood app, and I'm telling you, of all the days ever, I had to turn off notifications because it was like every single person who saw this guy was like, "Oh my God, there's a clown walking the streets. What are we gonna do? Good Lord, he's got a red balloon. He's like in that movie." Imagine if he tried that. If he just maybe put on like a clown uniform like that
Yeah.
and walked around downtown wherever he is
Oh,
in Florida. I bet that
exactly.
could get him some
You
reactions.
could probably get away with it. You guys, you know what? In America, you guys really celebrate Halloween. You guys go all out.
Yeah.
We don't really
Oh,
do that.
yeah.
We don't really do that so much here in New Zealand. There might be a lot of parents kind of take their kids out for trick or treating, but
Mhm.
not a lot of houses get all done up, like not like you guys. You guys go all out. It's just amazing. Love
And we
that.
had all of these, like, ghosts and all kinds of weird stuff like that hanging from all our stuff, but we just had rainstorms here, and it took almost all of it down. But I'm afraid it's gonna rain for the rest of the weekend, and so I don't wanna put it back up.
Oh no. Are you I think there was I heard somebody say that all the hosts and interns are going to be getting dressed up. Is that right for Halloween? Is that right?
I don't know.
No, we'll see what happens.
I don't know. I think that I was talking to Gidgey. I think I've almost convinced myself to do like a Rastoff Inception
Yeah.
costume where I dress up as Rastoff as a cheerleader.
Goodness, did you see Rastov in his cheerleader outfit? You know what? It was so actually cool to see Rastov, you know, you know, performing, doing something. You know what I mean? It was
Oh yeah.
awesome. I enjoyed it
Oh
so
yeah.
much.
Seeing him get to take punishments for a while instead of hand out punishments or wrangle people. Yes, wonderful to watch. I think all of us enjoyed it.
I want to know
I
where
just
I want to know where the pom poms are, though. Where are the pom poms?
For real. Well, and he has like these shorts that are like saving the life of that skirt. I don't know if you noticed
I
last
did.
night, but they are literally saving the life of that skirt.
I saw that. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Yeah, he almost had a Scooty Booty moment. You know, Scooty, when he does the twerking sometimes, he gets a little his shorts start getting a
Get
little wandery and his shirt gets a little, take a
written
walk
up.
by themselves. And you're like, I believe there's a mouse in your knot pocket. Oh.
It's like for me, when I used to be my bigger self, if you wore a skirt, you've always got to be careful when you're bigger, right? Because your booty is a lot bigger, so your skirt's a little bit higher, right? Because your booty
Yes.
is out here, so and you got to be careful, right? Because it can chub and rise up. So always pulling it down.
It was really great watching him. So he was so gosh, I don't know if exuberant is the right word about how he was when he was going last night, but he was going.
It's going.
He was moving it. He was going. That was really good. It was
Yeah,
really good.
I think he had fun, don't you? I think he had
Oh yeah.
fun. Yeah.
But that Aussie stream, that whole Aussie stream, with Twiggy and Steak dressed up and everybody coming in and out. It was a really fun stream to watch. It was
Mhm.
great.
Mhm.
So,
So you're enjoying your time on Rebels, like you were saying that it's a little bit more structured. What would you have you s what would you what's your preference? Are you preferring it to be a little bit more flowy, a little bit more freestyle?
I I like that there's a lot of looseness about it. I like looseness. But I mean, obviously, we're still pretty new too, especially, I mean, of us being together, I think it's only been a week. But we're working on having some format things so that we have some things that are, you know, structured, but at the same time get to enjoy the looseness.
Yeah,
But like I get to just do silly things. I mean, like I've been Ratchet,
I
Old
saw
Lady
you.
Mermaid. And
I saw
I've
you.
gotten to be gnomes and I get to have the freedom to do some really goofball stuff and that's fun for me. So
For real. I was just saying before, I think Keemstar needs to get us all a vacuum cleaner, right? A vacuum cleaner or some kind of mop, because our houses get a little bit dirty, right? From all of the things that we do.
it it is unbelievable. Not even just the things we do. Like I don't know if you have cats. Do you have cats?
This one.
Just one, okay, and I've just got 2, but it doesn't take more than 1. I've noticed that when I have things out prepared for stuff, like I had, some slime and I had something else, I don't remember what my entire purpose was for it, but having those things prepared and
Yeah.
then walking away when you're done with your stream. So my cats, like, for example, the slime,
Yeah.
they really thought that that container was enjoyable and did not notice that they got slime all over my floor. And then I had this pile of shirts because one day I put on shirts,
Yeah.
and so it got on shirts. So I've got a bunch of shirts with dried slime all over them and everything else. And I'm just like, you people, you don't pay any bills, you don't clean anything. I got to get those cats jobs.
I loved slime when I still do. I love slime. I am actually, because you can make slime, right? There's like homemade recipes. I'm going to make me some slime, and that could be something I'm going to do as a challenge. I'm going to get my son to slime bomb me with different colors. I'm going to make a whole lot. I think so fun.
I'll tell you, I put it on my face before. There's that kind, like the jiggly kind of slime,
Yeah, the
and,
liquid. There's a liquidy.
yes, it comes off pretty easy. The oblek kind of stuff does not. It really, surprisingly connects to your skin
Mm,
and your eyebrows and the crown of your hair.
mm.
It's,
I could,
not fun to try to get rid of. It was like cement.
I could. I need co-host, right? Set it up outside, sit in a chair, put the slime in a bucket up in the tree, right? And my son can pull the rope, right? And just, it'll be like Flash Dance. You know the movie Flash Dance?
You just need the song. You can do the song.
Yeah, but it'll be like slime. I love that movie Flashdance. Honestly, yeah, maybe I could start do the whole flash dance,
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's absolutely awesome. That would
Uh,
probably be a really funny bit.
yeah,
Getting the slime all over you.
for real.
So, you were talking about, like, having a co-host, and I don't know if you know this, but on our show, Keem tried to get Sparkles to be your co-host.
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up.
But
Yes, he didn't wanna do that. I wonder why.
yeah. Well, he was
Anxiety?
kind I think so. I think he really had a lot of anxiety about the idea. Um, but if you got to choose anybody out of the interns, out of the host, who would you pick to be your co-host?
Oh, Lord. I don't know. Anybody in the chat? Does anybody in the chat have any suggestions? I don't know. I really don't
You know,
know.
do you want a co-host that you get along with really well, or would you like a co-host that maybe you have conflicts with and you're diametrically different?
I think the best thing is like the differences, right? That tends to be the best kind of thing, right? Is somebody's opposite to you because you've got two different kind of it's the diversity, right? Like you've got someone totally different opinion to your own. But I'm a talker, so maybe if somebody isn't so comfortable with talking, like I could probably take on that part, and maybe I could help, with that
'Cause,
aspect.
I mean, like, there's shows like Balls, which have
Yes.
2 co-hosts that are really complementary to each other, but they really like each other. They aren't really
Mm.
conflict natural towards each other,
I w
and they
I
work really well.
they do work really well. I'm not bothered at all. I like somebody to challenge me, someone to, yeah, call me out for something I may say. I absolutely love to be challenged. Like, I don't want somebody to not have my back, you know what I mean? Like, if I say
Yeah,
something out of line, I'd love someone to catch me on that moment and say that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want someone just to, pass by
yeah,
that. Yeah. But, I love to I enjoy having fun and laughter, if you know what I mean, but I also love having the, drama moments where I can actually, if something fucks me off, I'm gonna say it, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, now, what if okay, so if you like somebody who already has conflict, what would you do if Keem put I don't know what his name was before, but that Buster Gold guy, you know, the guy who gaslit
Yes.
himself, that guy. Now, what if Keem said, "Okay, I'm gonna give her some natural adversity," and said, "This is the show you need to intern to." What would that be like?
You know what that will be like? I'll just do what Keem says because I trust Keem.
Yeah. No, we all trust in Keem.
You would trust in Keem because you know what? If I'm uncomfortable over something, then that's a me problem and I need to get over that and I'll have to navigate my way through that to get over that, right? But
Yeah.
I trust Keem and because
Mhm.
when is he ever wrong? When is he ever
Right.
wrong? He sees something
Right.
5 steps ahead of everybody, right?
Mhm.
Of how
Yeah, he
something could
totally
be.
looks at everything at a meta view
Yeah,
compared to the rest of us.
yeah.
Okay, what if he took, let's see, he was Uniquely, then he was Bald Baby, then he was Bald Boy, and now he's Belushi. What if he put him here?
I wouldn't mind Belushi being here, actually. I
Yeah?
really wouldn't because I know this is the Lolcow universe and everybody loves drama, controversies. Let's
Yeah.
argue, let's fight. I don't. I'm I'm more of a lover than a hater, right? People can hate on me all they want. That's absolutely fine. But I I would I wouldn't mind working with him because I'd love to I'm more of an uplifter. I'd love to
Mhm.
uplift him and bring the
Yeah.
best out in him. Do you know what I mean? And give him that confidence and strength and I could learn from him as well. So no, it doesn't bother me whatsoever.
I'm trying to think who else. There's not very many females. Would
Mm.
you prefer a female over a male co-host?
It doesn't bother me. I've always got on well with males my whole life, but I can work with females. I can as long as the female isn't, uh, I don't know. As long as the female is confident in who she is, do you know,
Mhm.
confident in who they are and doesn't, yeah, just want somebody with
Ha
confidence. Yeah,
have you followed the Lisi serial killer's wife drama arc?
I have. Yes, I have.
So what would you think about serial killer's wife? She is a very
Yes.
strong-willed, uh, if not focused person you
Yes.
could have.
Yes. Um, it doesn't bother me. Anybody I'm with, I end up with
Mhm.
is going to be something I'm prepared to work hard at, and work with the other person. Do you know what I mean? To
Yeah.
make the show successful. You know what I mean? We all have we all have good sides of us and not so good sides of us. We can't find the perfect person, right? We just have to work through those and come to a compromise somewhere in the middle. But that's what makes a show great, right? You've got
Oh, yeah.
different strengths, different things that we need to work on, and I'm absolutely prepared to do that. Yeah.
Do you know what, there's some shows like say Nuts is a really, really loose show, right? That is like by the hair of Alfred, right? Or Alfred, Albert.
Albert.
What's my mouth doing here? Like Alfred. But like, it sways with the wind of I'm gonna do it again, Albert's mood. But then there's other shows, I mean, like a Rewind or, I mean, Balls Again. Those are really like very format shows, right? They have like a this is the specific things we do, this is how we do them, and we just run down the line of those things. Where would you lie? What would you want to do?
In what way? Regards to
Like, do you want to have a show that's like really loose, or do you want to have a show that has like a lot of format that has like maybe assets driving it or something like defined segments or anything like that, like structure?
both. I like both. I gotta
You
have a
like
both.
both?
I love both, yeah.
Yeah.
It's because I'm wild, so I liked
Mhm.
so being wild is someone who's spontaneous, so I have to have that spontaneous part in a show, right? Where I just go, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it," you know what I mean? I don't wanna be, tied down to something where it's so this is the way we're flowing. It's like, nah, I'm just gonna go this way. This is boring. I'm gonna go do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 I'm quite content brain, if you know what I mean. It's like I think of a moment, I'm going, nah, I'm just gonna go and do this, you know? Yeah.
Um,
And stuff flies out of my mouth all the time that I don't mean
I
to
know.
fly out of my mouth, but it does. Ah, which gets me in trouble a lot, cat lady.
Well, you don't really have any drama right now with anybody because all that other
It's all been put
leaked
to
DM stuff is kind of, yeah, kind of
yeah.
concluded. So, if you had to start some drama with somebody, who would you have drama with, do you think? Out of the LCU, who would be most likely somebody that you would have drama with?
Um Well, there's been a few things that have been said recently.
Mhm.
So I'd love to be able to have a jump in and have a discussion about that. Like I jumped into what was it? Nuts, not nuts. Oh, nuts, bus. I jumped into
Bus.
bus, yeah, the other day and went in to apologize to Sweet Tea and she wasn't having it. So, um, she thought it was insincere? What? No, she didn't think it
That's a
was
hard word.
sincere. But hey, man,
Mhm.
I was going in there to apologize. So I thought
Yeah.
that was pretty ratchet, to be honest. She didn't
What
accept
happened
it.
with
Mm.
I don't remember what happened originally between you and Sweet Tea. What had happened?
We were on, Dolls together, so I
Mhm.
think it was Sweet Tea and Beans, they were the hosts on the show, and then I said I'd love to, o intern on Dolls, and so I got an internship there, and there was a particular episode where Sweet Tea was swearing quite a lot,
Remember
and
that.
I swear as well, but I swear as well, but when the words were coming out, in my mind, I was thinking, "I hope there's no young ones around," and that's what I said. I said, "I hope there's no young ones around because I didn't want to be a part of that." You know what I mean?
Right.
And then she thought I was calling her a bad mother, but I didn't say that. I said, "I hope
Right.
there's no young ones around because your language is disgusting." That's what I said. But I understand that she took it that way, um, and that's all. But I went in to apologize because it doesn't matter, um, so I understand her feelings and how it came across. So I went in to apologize for it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a bit yeah. And then Buff and Nightmare were in there, and then I went off and they were saying, "Oh, she's, oh, fake," and Scooter as well, "She's fake, I don't like you," one or something like that, and I thought, "What have I done to you? This is between
Have
me and
you
Sweet Tea." I'm coming out to apologize, and then they jump on me, and I'm like, "Why? I'm coming in
have you had any other, like, interactions with Nightmare or Scooter or Buff before then? Have you really had any interaction with them before then? So,
yep,
like, without them really knowing you, they just decided to be like, "Oh, no, she's fake and gay. She's fake and gay."
yeah, that's correct."
Well, it's not really fair to you, is it?
No, it's not fair. Not fair,
That kinda really sucks.
but that's
I'm sure
okay.
sorry for that. But yeah, no, I could definitely do that. That is definitely something that maybe might be something to good to deal with in the
Mm,
beginning.
yeah,
Because you know that you want to talk about wild. Wild is somebody who doesn't really know you at all and has hardly ever been on stream or interacted with you. Like all of a sudden assuming when you apologize to somebody, you must be fake and gay. Because you know what? That we all learn lessons over time, right?
yes,
And we should all have the ability to say, you know what? I see what went wrong there. I have
yeah,
20/20 of time, and I'm
mm,
sorry.
yeah,
You know, and it really sucks for people to just off the rip say, "No, I don't accept your apology. You
mm.
can't be real." Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that's really, really, really getting to me. I get it in the Discord here,
Mhm.
where people think I'm fake. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Does
Uh,
anybody ever give you, like, a reason for why they think you're fake, or they're just like, "You're fake"? I mean, I
yeah,
get why people like to call me Narcan Nancy and talk about me falling asleep, and I'm whatever, I'm good with it, let's own it, I fell asleep. But, that's completely different than people telling me I'm fake and I'm
yeah,
insincere and whatnot.
yeah. At the end of the day, like I said, like there'll be people that will say that. That's absolutely fine. I know me. If I come across fake, tell me why. I'll work on it. You know what I mean? But this is my personality. I see the fun in life. You know what I mean? We've all
Yeah.
had stuff in our life that's gone not so good, but I've just chosen a path of being positive. You know what I mean? I don't give up on stuff. You know, other people may give up on me. That's absolutely fine, but I'm going to keep doing me. Right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
maybe while you're looking for a co-host, maybe you should see if you could get Nightmare and or maybe Scooter or why is Buff's name so hard for my brain to remember like Albert? And get them in here and talk to them. Talk to them about like why are you telling people I'm insincere?
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
it's a good
Maybe
idea.
you have your platform now. It's
Yeah.
your opportunity to work out that drama with them and find out why people are treating you that
Mm,
way.
mm.
Because that's not really fair. You deserve to face it.
Because I went up to say sorry, it's like they just jumped on me and said, "Oh, see, that's why we don't like you, Wonder Woman. You're just so fake." And I'm like, "What?" And I said, "What have I done to you?" Ha Help me understand that. Help me unpack that. If somebody's coming in to say sorry for something they did, and then you
Mhm.
come at them and say, you're fake. I mean, what is it to
Yeah.
you? I'm not apologizing to you guys. I'm apologizing to Sweet Tea. I care about Sweet Tea's opinion right now, not yours. Why are you jumping on
Yeah.
me? I don't have a beef with you.
Yeah,
It's
no,
okay.
I think you deserve to know, and not only that, it might give you insight into why other people are accusing you of it, because you know what? You deserve to be able to say, "Hey, you're labeling me, uh, a label that I don't own. That's not mine."
Mm.
'Cause I mean that, especially like in the LCU, I mean, it's a place where we all get to be that authentic self, it's a
Yes.
place where you get to unleash like the positive, the negative, the whatever it's telling you, like whatever you have going on. It's about being as bare and truthful as possible and everybody
Mm.
working all that out together. And you've got a platform now. You
Yeah.
have your own channel. You're a host
Yes.
now. You made it. I mean, now's your
Uh,
chance.
I'm not a host, I'm an intern plus.
Intern plus host. I mean, really,
I
you can jump in. You can jump in, just don't abuse it. I mean,
Yeah. I could still get fired, cat lady. I could still get fired.
host can still get fired too. Ask Rastoff. And I don't know what they make us do when we come back because we're women. You can't put us in a cheerleading outfit. Do we have to dress as a mailman or something?
Yeah, I know, right?
They're gonna make me stop shaving my like one mustache hair that keeps coming in.
Oh my
Grow
gosh.
it out.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Oh man.
It's
I'm gonna have to wear SpaghettiOs in my hair for a week or what?
Oh my goodness. Oh, we've been there, done that. Been there, done that. Got young ones. They go flying all over the place, you know what I mean, when they eat, when they're young. But yeah, I haven't had SpaghettiOs in my hair for a long, long time.
Man, SpaghettiOs is the worst smell ever. I don't know how people can eat it. It's like literally I open like a can of SpaghettiOs and it's like that acrid like
Yeah.
fake tomato smell. It's like, "Oh, how? How does anybody eat this stuff?" This is as bad as the food like cat food smell to me when I open cans of like the
Yeah.
cat's cat food and I'm like, a drop got on me. My hand's ruined. Cut it off."
But you know what? I will tell you though, Catley, I'm not afraid to admit it. Some cat food, when you pop it open, it smells damn good.
Okay, so
It
I'm
smells
gonna be honest. I went through a part in time where I had that feeling too because I saw a movie and I think they were in Australia and it was about like some cat place where they had like big cats
Yeah.
and like some they had it out there and some kid thought it was pate and so he ate it and I think I was like I don't know like 10 or 11 years old and for like years I thought man I really just want to try that. I want to try it so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we some of it, the food here, yeah, when you open it up, it smells. I would never eat it, but does actually smell delicious.
Oh man.
But
The next thing's gonna happen. My husband's gonna come in from work one day. He's gonna see me feeding the cats, and I'm like, I'm gonna give him the Nosferatu because he catches me trying the cat food.
I know there's been a few too many have tried cat food here on stream, right?
But maybe if I get used to the flavor, it's good for the apocalypse. If the apocalypse comes,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna be like, yes, the cat and dog food.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's it's for real, honestly. Uh, it's been amazing. Look at the concurrent viewers. We're at 77. Oh my word. This is amazing. We've kept the viewers up, Cat Lady. I am so thrilled with everybody here in the chat. Honestly, I have actually been reading all your comments. I just hope you guys are really enjoying the content here, and I'm so thankful that you came up, Cat Lady, because honestly, if you didn't, I'd be like, I'll be
What do I?
exhausted.
Yeah, Gidgey is so amazing at just riffing. Like it is a skill. I admire. And what Scooter has that gift too. He
Yep.
does it too. It's just something I never. never had a purpose for learning, but being by yourself and talking to an audience of people and
Yep.
not like, you know, yeah, I get it that they're like reactor channels and commentary channels that do it on YouTube all day long, but they have like somebody else's entire stream or body
Correct.
of work up and they're just reacting to
Reacting.
somebody else's body of work. It's a whole other thing. You've got a mic and you've got a camera and you're sitting at home
Mm,
and you're just talking, trying
just
to entertain people, right, just off the
exactly.
top of your head, just rip. And it's an amazing gift,
Yep.
honestly, that I admire.
Mm,
Um,
I do too.
I come from a place where they have like, everything's programmed, everything's scripted, everything's planned and timed and they do like KPI on different types of content before they even write your script,
Mm.
and you just do what you're told. You're doing amazing. I mean, you kept everybody here listening to you just sit there and just talking to them. So you're doing great. Um all of this experience climbing up this hill and getting up here, it's
Yes.
working for you.
But I totally
So,
I totally agree though, if we can get like that balance, between having something there and then being spontaneous and just free riding the
it,
content just comes
call it what it
naturally.
is. It's fine. Free balling is fine. Come on, we're now see you're on the Wild Channel. You get to say things like free balling.
Exactly.
Guys, Wonder Woman is free
Free
balling,
balling.
okay?
Free balling. Dun- So so when Keemstar, announced the Wild, I started thinking about all of the Wild songs out there, like the Wild, Wild Things, and then well, there's another one. What is there? Wild Things. I think I've already sung that one and the one.
Mm.
Anyway,
Let
Wild
me use
Things.
this Google.
Yeah, there's so many cool hit songs with the word wild in it. And so I should get myself a list and start calling out, singing a little phrase of the song. That'd be cool.
I know, yeah, you can't play the song, but you can let's see, there's Born to Be Wild,
Yeah,
Wild Horses, uh, Wild Wild West by Will Smith. I mean, why aren't you rapping that already?
I might do that tomorrow. I might do that tomorrow. I'm going to rap it. What was the one that you were saying? Wild Wild
Born to
West.
Be Wild? Oh,
Born
Wild Wild
to
West.
Sing it with me, cat lady. Ready? Born to
Born
be
to Be Wild.
wild.
I'm not even sure that's how that goes. It's probably a really bad idea for me to sing.
Born to be wild.
There you go. I'll leave the singing to you. Let's see. There's Walk on the Wild Side.
Yeah,
There's
take a
that
walk
one.
on the wild side.
Yeah.
So many cool songs, eh? With the
Yeah,
wild
there's
in
a
it.
whole list of them.
Yeah. But
Apparently, there's 100 best songs with Wild in the title. There's even a DJ Khaled song with Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Dang,
There you go.
you got the queen.
I got some homework. Cat lady. I'm gonna go in and pick out some of my favorite wild songs. Could start, singing some of them a little bit for y'all.
Let me give you that list right there. I'm gonna
Yes.
put that all in your little on-air chat. Look,
Thank
you
you.
got those little babies, all those little babies just right there. Those little tiny babies.
Thank you. There you go. So I've already got some things sorted. The songs. I might actually go through tomorrow and show the Outcast DMs I've got. Did you hear did you hear me at the beginning? I've got the Outcast DMs, the whole lot.
Well, I mean, I don't know. He's already spread them out there. I don't know why, if he can censor them and put them out there, why you can't censor them and put them out there because that cherry has done been popped.
It has, but like the bit where he stopped, there's a lot more beneath it,
Oh, I
which
believe
there's
it.
a lot more beneath it. And I think I would like to be able to share that because I'm telling you right now, cat lady, okay, I was not interested in him as in any more than a friend. Any more than a
I,
friend. So because if I do the reveal tomorrow, you'll be able to see that he was flirting with me. I didn't pick up on it, and then I got busy, and then he just got upset about it, and then he spread the DMs, and I didn't do anything. I think it's because I just didn't. I didn't.
Like, okay,
didn't
look, we knew the moment that man's face hit the screen, okay? He didn't DM you because he was like, I'm really in need of friends. He DM'd you because he was hoping to be flirted with, okay? Like that's he's male and he's interested in females and you're a female and you're a beautiful
mm.
female. He was interested in being flirted with. I'm sorry. He
I'm a
wanted to be flirted with.
I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass, cat lady, because I don't read the signs very well. I'm serious. I don't. I look at, he came in as a friend and that's all I saw him as. And then, yes, some of the conversations I've had a look, I can see, yes, he was probably trying to do that. I didn't catch on to it. I was like, you're a friend. You're a friend. You're a friend.
Well, let me ask you a question. You can say you don't want to answer it, whatever, if it's too personal. But how long have you been single?
I've been single for 2.5 years.
Okay. See, here's the thing. When we're not single for very long, like I've been in the same relationship for almost a decade, and I'm guessing you were probably in the same relationship for a long period of time, right?
Married,
We only
married, married for 25
married.
years. Mhm.
Yeah, you lose these skill sets of
Yeah.
like flirting with people or like knowing that people are flirting with you because it's never an option on your table, right? Like if you're not the cheater type person,
No.
like in your brain when people are interacting with you, you just don't have you have like the is this person angry with me, happy with me, frustrated with me, excited about me? But you never have flirting or interested romantically. It isn't a consideration.
I do flirt. I do flirt, but if I was interested in someone, you would know.
It's
you know.
exactly there wouldn't be any guessing. Like it wouldn't be like, "Oh, I've got to go cut firewood." It
Yeah.
would be, "Hey, I haven't had anybody shirtless and cutting firewood in my yard in a long time. What are you doing?"
Look, if somebody's gonna
You know?
if somebody's gonna tell me they're gonna cut my firewood, you know what I mean? That shit's gonna turn me on, right? Because I hate doing it by myself. You know what I mean? I sweat like a pig. You know what I mean? I'm out there and I'm like with the hammer. I'm doing it all. But if I can see a guy, shirt off, X, see all the oh God, yeah, yeah, that's gonna get me excited, cat lady. That's really gonna get me excited because I haven't had it for so long.
But I mean that's what happens is we just don't have that as an option. It's not part of our filter when we're trying to interpret people. Like when I work on AI development, we have to like teach it how to interpret like
Yeah.
your prompt, what that means in machine language. And so it's the same thing as people. You take what people say and your brain has to interpret it, into what you believe they're trying to tell you
Mhm.
and how you should feel and react about it. So it's like um the fact that his intention in starting DMs with you was to get flirted with,
I
right?
didn't know
And then
that. I thought it was a friend. As a friend.
thi- this is something it took my partner to teach me is that men genuinely out of the workplace, if they are getting in touch with you, it like if it's not part of like a workplace or a hobby, and sometimes then too it's because they're romantically interested in you or physically interested in you. That
See here,
I didn't know it.
see where I used to work, right, in the corporate sector, right? That was not allowed. You were not allowed
Hmm.
to be in any relationship with a it wasn't not, but you had to disclose it. Do you know what I mean? But it
Hmm.
was you couldn't date your employees
Hmm.
at work. If you did, you had to disclose it to HR because there's that conflict of interest. Do you know what I mean? Like if yeah, so you had to disclose it.
Yeah.
Mm.
For liability purposes, they don't want you to abuse your powers,
Mhm.
and just because Ted who gets your coffee is pretty darn cute, you're just gonna have to admire him getting the creamer.
really enjoyed this conversation with you, Cat Lady.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, really interesting. I need to stop being
Yeah.
so gullible, right? And but I can tell you right now, it's sad. Um, it's sad. But I could tell you right now, my DMs are locked down, and it's strictly what do you call it? Professional, you know. So yeah.
Yeah.
It always
Mine are probably
was. It always was, but I had to make it strictly professional. I have to make that clear.
no more joking. No more joking. No more advice. I just want to tell you information. This is when I go in. Nothing else. There is no flirting. I have never flirted. I don't know what flirting means. Please don't teach me the word. Right?
But I am a bit of a flirt, like as in, you know, bit of a flirt on the
Yeah.
camera, but it's like what I've learned is that as long as it's on camera and in the main, everyone can see it, you're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a pretty funny situation. I know it probably didn't feel pretty funny to be in the middle of, but
No.
I mean,
I
whew.
felt extremely betrayed. But I'm so glad I caught it in the main chat because all of this shit talking that was on my name that was happening in the main chat. And I was like, what? Hold up. Hold up. And then I started typing in the chat. I'm like, are you the person that was in my DMs? Because he just left. No explanation.
Well, and then he tried to say he was bullied. I mean, like, I think that bullied is just the entire attitude of all of us in the main chat, sir. If you don't like being bullied, I'm going to say right now, anybody in the Discord, if you don't like being bullied, don't participate in main chat.
Hmm.
That's a safe bet. Don't
Hmm.
participate in main chat.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
I
that's
was.
kind of all of our
Oh,
attitude.
absolutely. Felt so betrayed, so betrayed. I was like, "What the hell? You entered my D—" And then to say that there was cyber sex going on in the DMs, did you see it? There was no cyber sex. I'm like,
Okay,
"What the fuck are you talking about?"
I've had really, really disappointing encounters before in my lifetime, but if that is any kind of cyber sex, that is the most disappointing, quickest cyber sex that has ever happened.
It
Like, was it just like I rubbed the phone too hard and came? Like, that was just terrible. Like, sir, do you know what cyber
cyber
sex
sex is.
is?
I tell you what, if I was gonna initiate in the cyber sex, you'd know all about it, honestly. It was not even close to that level. It was just, you know, but I'm so thankful, Kate Lady, that I damn well caught it because can you imagine if I didn't? That would have been in the
Well,
chat. Wonder Woman initiated cyber sex. I'm like, what the fuck?
it was so crazy as the story started getting passed around too. It became like all of these things that were so much bigger than it really was. Like the whole, like oh, she says I've doxed her. Well, you never said anybody doxed anybody. No, you never used the word doxed
Nah,
at all.
I just,
But yet,
I did in the
people,
chat. I said, you were clout chaser or doxer, but it's only because I knew at that moment that he'd shared my DMs, and the DMs in the DMs was my first name and my son's name. I take accountability for that. I'm a dumbass, I freely gave that. But it was just that knowing that the names were in there and him saying I've leaked them, that was
yeah.
my issue with it. But yeah, I take responsibility for that. But yes, but do you know what? It was a story in the universe, it's drama. So it was entertainment, right? It was entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm just so sorry that it fell flat and it didn't hit the expectations for some of the shows. They were
The
like,
most disappointing cyber sex of 2025.
it was so bad,
Where
girl.
was sex? Was it in the room with you?
Honestly, good Lord. And then yeah. But I need to stay away. I need to stay away from getting into lingerie on stream because oh, did you see what I slipped online the other day about things I like with no, we're not going there.
What happened?
I was in my lingerie for the day, right? And then I let it slip about a fantasy of mine that I really like. You'll have to go back and watch the stream.
Man, where was it?
It was on Crypt, the E-Date one, and it was, like, right at the end of the show. But I'm not ashamed because that's something I really enjoy, really
You
enjoy.
gotta ask for it if you want it.
Yeah. Can I
I
ask you
mean
can I ask you a
mhm,
question?
mhm,
Do you agree as you get older in life that
mhm.
sex becomes less vanilla as you get older?
It can, it can. Um, I think I think a lot of it has to deal with how a person grows, like how a person matures, because we all mature differently, and like for some people, they become more and more inhibited as they get older, and then for some people, they become less and less inhibited.
Mm.
I would say for myself, yeah, I mean, it gets less and less inhibited because you figure out what you want and what you like, right?
Mhm.
And that's I mean, that's what gets my button, and if that's what we're doing, I wanna get my button, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so
I love foreplay. I love foreplay. You know, if you can, I know, like, if you've got time, and that's why if you're in a relationship or whatever, going away on a romantic holiday or something, put the kids, with family, relatives, go away, totally focused on your partner. You can have, just long foreplay.
all the
All,
feathers
yeah,
and butts.
the feathers,
Feathers and butts.
all the feathers. You won. You need to try that if you can. I would, just be naked and your partner's naked and he's got a really nice long feather and he's just stroking your body. Oh, that tickle, that little tickle all over you. Oh my God.
I'll have to tell him we have to try this in honor of Wonder Woman.
Yes, if you've got a fireplace, put the fire on, maybe put some nice fur blankets out and just, have some nice soft music playing in the background. You know what I
Some
mean?
ambiance.
Oh,
A little
yeah.
bit of ambiance.
Oh my gosh, we're 1 minute. We're 1 minute. Let's wrap this. I thank you so much, Cat Lady, for coming up. You need to be Cat Woman. Cat Woman.
Who kn Man, who knows who I'm gonna be tomorrow? I mean, I think my name changes every other day, so
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow my name will be like headphone face. There's no telling what happens.
Oh my
But
gosh. I just, you know what, you guys, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much, Cat Lady, for being here
absolutely.
being here with me. And I've really enjoyed our conversations. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody here who's turned up for the very first episode of Lolcow Wild. I will be launching another show tomorrow for 2 hours, and we'll take it from there. Hey, I just want to ask you one more question, Cat Lady. Did you hear the
Mhm.
intro song for Lolcow
No,
Wild?
I did not.
Okay,
No, I didn't.
okay,
I
it's
didn't get
okay.
to hear it. I'll go back and hear it, and I
Send me,
will send you a message.
yes. Okay, everybody, no matter where you are in the world, good evening, good day. Take care of yourself. Hope to see you guys here tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in to us. And remember, be wild. Be wild. Peace out, everyone. Lots to you from Wonder Woman and Cat Lady. Bye.